Hi, my name's Ruth. Welcome to Hummingbird Yoga and our restorative meditation practice this evening. I'm excited to have you join us and look forward to hearing how this practice made you feel afterwards. Go ahead and take a couple blocks, a bolster, strap, a couple blankets, whatever you may need for your practice of restorative yoga, and we'll join together here on our mats. We'll start out with a bolster on top of one supported block and a blanket. Just really simple. If you don't have bolster blocks, go ahead and use cushions. Shoe box is fine. Any other box shape. Also a couple blankets from around the house, pillows from around the house, whatever you have that will work for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Propping one block, your bolster, and a blanket for support. Reclining back, resting your arms at your sides. If you have an eye pillow and you'd like to use an eye pillow, go ahead and do that as well. I'm just going to give you one insightful reading as you get settled. My inner wisdom. I count myself as a valuable, insightful, and objective observer of life. Looking at my life and my situation, I applaud my capacity for wise choices, discerning action. I am more clear-eyed and perceptive than I have often thought. And with that thought in mind, we'll take some time together just to breathe, relax, unwind from a busy day. Inhale, fully expanding the abdomen. Long, soothing sigh out, surrendering, held, supported by the earth. The legs are heavy and soft. The arms are heavy and soft. Inhale fully. Long, soothing sigh out through the mouth. Ah. Just surrender. Just be. Notice. Become the observer of your practice this evening. Allow thoughts to come and to go just as easily with the breath. If you need some direction with your breath, you can take inhale for the count of 4. Seal off the breath at the top for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 4. Seal off the breath for the count of 4. And inhale for the count of 4, going around in this pattern, a box breath. Inhaling, sealing the breath, exhaling, sealing the breath off. If you're pregnant or have diabetes or other health issues, just inhale and exhale naturally. Continue with the box breath or come back to your natural rhythm of breathing at any point. Relax the jaw. Relax the cheekbones. Melting, softening, releasing thoughts, dying out. Inhale fully, long, soothing, sigh out, release. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingertips, the toes, rotate the ankles, wrists, bringing a little more movement into the body. And then draw the knees towards the chest as you rotate over onto the right side and come up into a seated position. And our next pose, we'll go ahead and remove the base block. We'll keep our bolster here. We're going to take our blanket, very long, fold it in half but long, and roll it up. We're going to use this as a support around us. So just teaching you some new ideas for your practice at home. Go ahead and roll it up long lengthwise. Make it pretty tight. We're going to take that blanket around the hips. Feet come together in cobbler pose, so the flats of the feet are touching. We're going to take the blanket underneath and over. Bring it in close. Looks like I might go over the psoas and under. It might feel better. So we're just going to tuck it in close. It's just an extra support. Pull back on the blanket. Sorry, we're kind of wobbling around today. Come back in this direction. So instead of using that strap like we often do, we're using that blanket for extra support. It goes over the psoas, under the ankles, and then you're able to pull it tight here at the fringe. The flats of the feet are touching. Relax the hands at the sides. If you'd like to, you can also take block support underneath the knees if you need extra support, or you can also take blocks and support the wrists, the hands, the wrists, palms face up. If you'd prefer, just recline the hands flat on the earth. So maybe today we'd like to put the hands up on that block support. Make sure you're in cozy and enough that you can maintain this position for up to 10 minutes. So that blanket's rolled up, it's at the hips, over the psoas, underneath, over the shins, underneath the ankles, and pull it in tight. Rest the palms face up on the blanket, blocks. Or remove the blocks altogether and rest the hands on the earth. So whatever feels good for you here. Again, we're just settling in, tuning in. If you'd like to, you can even rest hands on the abdomen, even a hand on the heart. Inhale, nourishing the body with the breath, and a long, soothing sigh out, generating peace throughout the body. Tune in right now to your purpose for your practice, your intention for your practice. To calm the mind, maybe bring peace to the soul, maybe to release stressors. Just setting your intention purposely, allowing the mind to come to that central focal point of intention. Breathing in goodness, exhale softening. Inhale, fully energizing the body with the breath. Long, soothing sigh out, releasing any toxins that may have gathered that you were choosing to release with a breath now. Any tightness that maybe was irritating, release, soften a little deeper, relax, surrender. Just enjoy the comfort of rest, fully aware, fully resting. And we'll slowly make our way out of our reclined cobbler pose, wiggling the fingertips. Inhale, releasing the blanket, drawing the knees together, and rotating to the side to draw the body upright. Go ahead and set the blanket to the side that we've created. And we'll take a reclined hero pose next. If the hero pose is too deep, you may take a blanket to support yourself. We'll unroll it and fold it back up. This blanket can be placed on top of the bolster as well if you need extra support in our reclined hero. In hero pose, we'll come to the knees, point the toes away. We want to drop the glutes on the earth. Again, if that's too deep already, you can also extend one leg and leave the other knee bent. So it would look like this. And then recline back. So we're going to open up through the quads quite deeply here. If you can, do both legs at once. If you're doing just the right knee bent, left leg long, about halfway through when it feels comfortable for you, switch sides. So let's go ahead and join here in the reclined hero pose. If you begin to feel tingly or tight, too tight, go ahead and readjust, come out, and maybe just recline back without the hero leg position. Instead, bringing your feet flat on the earth, knees bent, dropping knees together in a TP pose. If that feels better for you, taking that height here. If you can, go a little deeper by removing the blanket altogether, setting it to the side, and coming just onto the bolster. So again, just noticing, aware, what feels best for you, how you feel most supported and relaxed. The arms at the sides, or you can also draw the arms out in a T position, resting at your sides. You can always bring one hand to the abdomen and one hand to the heart as well, holding here. Just noticing your breath, your heartbeat, observing your own practice, tuning in once again to your intention. The legs may tend to relax. Bring the knees back together as necessary as well. If you've only had one knee bent, one leg extended, go ahead and rotate opposite sides, one leg extended, other knee bent. If you have both knees bent and you're beginning to feel uncomfortable, readjust a little bit. Maybe add that extra blanket height if you need to as well. And breathe. Settling in, lengthening through the quads. Just breathe. Just be. Again, your intention that you set earlier, come back to your intention. Peace, hope, joy, surrender, courage, faith, curiosity. Whatever your intention, just breathe that intention in. Exhale, allowing your intention to fill the room. Very gently now pressing the hands into the earth and drawing the body back up and out of hero pose. Nice. And our next position, restorative position, we're going to take the bolster for the hips. If you want more height today, we have been doing this pose a few times. Maybe the extra height of a blanket might feel good for you at any height to open up even more and rest even deeper. So from here, we'll take the hips to the bolster or to the blanket height. The legs are long, extended out behind you. Heels turn out, toes turn in. Resting on the right or the left ear. Again, continue to tune into your intention or relax the mind altogether and just enjoy the pose, softening, resting, becoming the observer of your practice. At any point, rotating to the opposite ear, just see what feels best for you. Slowly press the earth away, draw the body back up and out. Feeling open, even more, hopefully. In our next pose, we're going to take the blanket and the bolster if you have both, otherwise stack them. Extend the legs on either side. We're going to pull the bolster in close, relax the legs, blanket in close, reaching for the feet, hinging and resting the head on the blanket. If that's just not quite enough height for you, you can also take two blocks and place them underneath the bolster. You can also use a chair and place the blanket on the chair. I'll demonstrate that as well. So we have blanket and bolster stacked, relaxed, pulling in and holding here. If that's not comfortable enough for you, the option to use a couple blocks as well. Maybe you need a little more support that way today. Go ahead and see what suits you best. And the third option here would be our chair. With the chair, placing a blanket upon the chair, setting the bolster to the side, legs on either side, blanket here. The arms can come to the chair, and you can either rest the chin, which feels amazing, or you can come to the forehead. So again, just choosing that height that feels best for you and most supported. I'm going to go ahead and set my chair off to the side. There are so many options in restorative yoga. I have another one yet again. Take the blanket and prop up that bolster just at one end. Maybe that's what you need. So go ahead and find your way. Make sure that you're comfortable no matter what option you choose. Again, choose to be the observer of your practice, always settling in, going a little deeper, finding expansion with the breath, soothing the body, healing your own body from your practice of restorative yoga. Again, readjust at any point. Maybe you feel a little more open and you'd like to remove additional props. Maybe you feel like you still need extra support. Just find what works best for you. Where I experience doubt, discouragement, dismay. I welcome a resurgence of faith and conviction in my life. I allow my life to be tidal. I allow my life to fill and empty according to a plan higher than I might naturally perceive. Again, where and when in my life I experience doubt, discouragement, or dismay, I welcome a resurgence of faith and conviction. I allow my life to be tidal. I allow my life to fill and empty according to a plan higher than I might naturally perceive. Today I've been teaching quite a number of poses, going through so that you have more options for yourself throughout the week until we meet again for restorative yoga. Our next position, go ahead, come on out when you're ready. Our next position will be legs up the wall, legs resting on a chair, or legs supported by a bolster. So depending where you're at, if you're at home practicing, maybe you're outside practicing, we'll take one blanket to open up the heart chakra, open up the shoulders, extend through the arms, the bolster for the legs. Again, any height is great. Maybe you want a chair, maybe you want legs up the wall. I'm going to use bolster and blanket here for now. Being sure you're, again, comfortable, extending through the arms, lifting through the heart chakra, opening up. At any time, repositioning. Inhale and exhale. Wiggle your fingertips, reach the arms for the sky. Bring the knees in towards the chest as you rotate off the bolster and the blanket, or if your legs are up the wall, slide the feet down the wall, bend the knees, rotate to the side, coming upright, or legs on the chair, get knees to chest, rotate to the side, come off. All right. In our next position, we're going to create one highest height, a little lower, stack the bolster, bring a blanket for the hips. Coming to your right hip, checking in that your little castle is going to stay. We're in a mermaid position with the legs. We're going to walk hands on either side of the bolster, resting on the right ear. If you'd like more of a spinal twist, rotating onto the left ear. Walk the hands on either side, rotate and recline. Slowly press the hands into the earth, bring the body back upright, and we'll switch sides. Coming to the glutes on the blanket, rotate the legs, bent knees. We've got our left foot on top of the right ankle. Walk the hands on either side of the bolster, readjust blocks as needed, and then we'll come onto the bolster resting on the right ear or resting on the left ear. Inhale once again, fully drawing the body upright again. I'm going to end our time together in Shavasana, and I'm going to take you through a guided meditation chakra alignment. If you'd like to use any props to support yourself in Shavasana, that is super. If you'd like to just recline flat on your mat with only a blanket covering you, that's fine as well. Go ahead and take this time to choose a Shavasana of your favorite position, either flat on the mat or supported by bolster, blocks, whatever you prefer. Maybe a bolster under the knees, a blanket over you. Maybe you want a bolster under the hips. I would suggest with the chakra alignment, just reclining flat on your back in a Shavasana position. Maybe you'd like to take a blanket over you just for extra comfort. Once you've found that comfortable position, close your eyes. Inhale fully. Long, soothing sigh out through the mouth. Just thanking yourself for making time for you this evening. Allow your eyes to comfortably close. Come down into your breath, into your body, relaxing your belly, softening your mind. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. You are connected with the earth below. Let the earth take your weight. Become aware of the sounds around you and let them be there. Notice the air touching the surface of your body. Notice any humidity in the room. Sense the sky above, the horizon stretching far beyond you, the earth below supporting you. Allow your mind to empty what it no longer needs. Let it go, flow out and away. Allow your body to release what it no longer needs to hold on to. Let it go, flow out and away. Draw yourself back from where you've been in your day. Draw your energies back home to your center. Ground yourself in this moment, here and now. Begin to sense the space around you. Breathe with the space and become aware of the rise and fall of your breath. It's coming and going. The sensation, sounds, the temperature. Breathe down to where the weight of your body rests, below the base of your spine, to your root, your base, your chakra of belonging. Breathe into your root, your Muladhara. Let it soften and gently expand on your breath, taking in nourishment and life force energy. If you'd like to, place the hands on your root chakra. Allow your root to connect down, down to ground below, deep into the earth, and invite in the color red, the color of the earth. Bathe your root with red, empowering, embodying, grounding you in the here and now. Let your root take what it needs and say the words, I am here. I have a right to be here just as I am. The earth supports me. When you are ready, allow your awareness to move up to your belly, just below your navel, to your Svadasana, your chakra of emotional intelligence, choice, creativity, movement, and pleasure. Breathe into your hara. Let it gently soften and expand on your breath, taking in nourishment and life force energy, and invite in the color orange, the color of the setting sun. Bathe your hara with orange, balancing, empowering, motivating. Let your hara be fed as you say the words, I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. And when you are ready, move your awareness up to the soft area below your breastbone, to your solar plexus, your chakra of personal power. Breathe into here, allowing your solar plexus to soften and expand on your breath. And invite in the color yellow, the color of sunshine. Bathe your solar plexus with sunshine, replenishing, restoring, nurturing. Let your solar plexus take what it needs as you say the words, I value myself. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am worth my weight in gold. When you are ready, bring your awareness up to the center of your chest, to your heart, Anahata, your chakra of self-development and unconditional love. Gently breathe into your heart, letting it soften and expand on your breath, and invite in green, the color of spring. Bathe your heart center with nourishment, renewal, healing. Let your heart take what it needs as you say the words, I am greatly loved. I allow myself to give and receive love freely. I am nourished by the power of love. In your own time, move up to your neck, to your throat. Vishuddha, your chakra of self-expression and personal will. Allow your throat center to soften, expand, and breathe, inviting in blue, the color of the sky. Breathe sky into your throat center, clearing, opening, softening the need for control, freeing self-expression and creativity. Let your throat take what it needs and say the words, I hear and speak my truth. I express myself freely. I allow myself to go with the flow of life. When you are ready, take your focus up to your forehead, between your eyebrows to your third eye, your chakra of wisdom and intuition, gently allowing it to soften, expand, and breathe. Inviting in indigo, the velvety color of the night sky. Bathe your third eye with indigo, soothing, balancing, bringing clarity, insight, and understanding. Let your third eye take what it needs and say the words, everything is unfolding as it should. Moving up in your own time to the top of your head, to your crown, your chakra of oneness, allowing your crown to breathe. And gently invite in violet, softly bathing your crown, your sarara, balancing, restoring, harmonizing. Let your crown take what it needs as you say the words, I am one with the universe. I am one with the whole. When you are ready, come back to yourself as a whole, back to the ebb and flow of your breath, back to your center. Breathe into your core and say the words, I am whole. I am perfect just the way I am. Allow the energy of the words to bathe your body, mind, emotions, spirit, and take what you need. And in your own time, become aware of the air on the surface of your body, the sounds around you, those sounds near and in the distance. Close your chakras down a little. Just having the intention is enough. Become aware of the support beneath you. Notice how you feel. Hold yourself with loving kindness for the beautiful, unique being that you are. And very slowly now, as you're ready, begin to awaken the body, wiggling the fingertips, the toes. Inhaling, expanding the abdomen, the rib cage. Exhale, soothing, sigh out, melting. And gently setting the blocks or any props you have to the side as you make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Resting the thumbs at the heart center, hands pressed in prayer, palms touching. Close the eye, gaze down one last time here. Inhale fully. Long sigh out. May you be protected on your journey of life. May you be nourished always by your breath, by the practice of yoga wherever you go. May your life be an inspiration, bring hope and peace to the world around you. May you work with positive energy with those you meet. And may you absolutely love the life that you have been blessed with. Namaste. Thank you for taking the time to practice with me this evening. I look forward to practicing with you again, and I hope you have an incredibly restful sleep this evening. I have a class again this Friday morning at 9 a.m. now that school is back in session, 9 till 10:15. Power Yoga, Yoga Sculpt. I'll see you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to stick around. Thank you.